A debt that must be paid. 10.0.7. That's Baine questline and owner on plains. That's the next thing that I can do.
We fight when we must.
Mela sent you? While I prefer to do this alone, I admit your relationship with the centaur might be useful. The tribe of Tauren came to the Dragon Isles, led by a close friend of mine, Boven Wind Totem. No one has heard from them since they entered these plains. If they've gone missing, then I must find them. Unfortunately, I underestimated the size of this place. You have an existing relationship with the centaur. Will you go and speak with them and see if they have any information on Boven or his tribe?
For the Horde, always.
I'll wait here. I prefer to avoid centaur camps. Difficult memories. Yeah. What's up, motherfuckers? What's good, homie?
The daughters of Tyros.
Ask about Boven Wind Totem and his tribe. This is not a good time, Dildormu. What is it?
Onward.
Unfortunately, I cannot help you. Despite Valakar's death, the Nokund are still a thorn on our side. Most of the plains is contested territory and my forces are stretched thin. Perhaps Sansok Khan can offer some aid. Whoops, fuck that up.
Direct your
Sansok
attention
Khan.
to my Khan.
As Sansok Khan signs Okir vocalizes. It's good to see you again, friend. What brings you to Morokai? Oh, nice. I forgot this guy signs in this guy. Yeah. I know nothing of your missing friends, but Tomo might. She's led our scouting efforts and would best be able to help you. Tell her that she is to assist you in this matter with whatever you need.
Speak up.
Ask Tomal about the missing Tauren and relay Sansok Khan's request. We have our hands full with these Nokud hit and run raids, but if the Khan commands it, then I will help. Let me gather some scouting reports. I will meet you and your friend outside the city.
Be respectful. Fight with fury.
Oh, is this a world quest? Absolutely not. I will not have you following us about like a watchdog. You don't want me here, I don't want to be here. But my Khan commanded me to help you with this, and this is exactly what I'm here to do.
What?
Your friend doesn't seem to like me. To be honest, few people do.
Go on then.
I sent you to get information, not to invite one of them to join us. Can you not just send her home?
We are stronger together.
Centaur cannot be trusted. Yo, Baine, stop being racist.
Caretakers
all right?
of this world.
Out with it.
Since the dragon's return, we've seen an overwhelming number of outsiders passing through the plains. Normally, we keep a close eye on our borders, but their sheer numbers combined with the Nokud threat have made it difficult to track them. One scout reported a group of outsiders that match your description traveling along the eastern road. We should start our search there. As for your friend, my Khan gave me a command. A huffy companion won't stop me from carrying it out.
You'll be back soon, I'm sure.
I mean, he has the centaur trauma since Frozen Throne, and that's fine, but it doesn't matter. We gotta find a way to work past that. Listen, Twofoot, if you want to find your friends, you'll need me. I know the land and the people, so if you're done with your tantrum, let's go. I don't have all day. Fine. But make no mistake, Centaur, I'll be watching you. You can watch me leave for all I care. I have a job to do. Yeah, in a situation like this, I get it, but like I also don't give a shit. The Centaur clearly doesn't give a fuck about you or really what you're doing. He's literally only here because he was told to be here, so stop being fucking weird. My clan had nothing to do with this. Lies! If my arms were not broken, I would strike you where you stand. Enough. Let us deal with the immediate issue. Oh, great.
Spirits watch over you.
It seems the centaur here are not all that different from those in Kalimdor. Oh my god.
Without honor,
According to the survivor, the centaur took them completely by surprise. Bovin led many of the braves against the centaur, hoping to buy time for the others to escape. He succeeded, but Bovin and most of the braves have not returned. We must find him, Dildo Wing. Oh, wait, I'm not Dildo Wing anymore. I need you to search the surrounding area, Dildormu. If you find survivors, tell them to make their way back here. If you find fallen Tauren, take something recognizable to bring back to their families.
stand strong. Stay true.
Not could have been striking at outsiders crossing into the plains. This is no doubt their handiwork. This survivor says that most of their food supplies were destroyed in the ambush. We should try to help out. Let's collect meat from the plentiful game around the watering hole. That should be enough to cover their immediate needs.
I am not your keeper.
Since I'm not particularly welcome at the moment, I think I'll go help Dildormu. You will go nowhere, Centaur. You will explain everything you know about this situation, and if you're lying to me. And if I find you're lying to me, I want you close at hand. Oh, bloody axe. The distinctive-looking axe appears to be torn in origin. A flower is engraved on the hilt, the handle itself is covered in blood, but the axe head is clean. It seems whoever wielded this axe lost their fight. Full re-origination apocalypse or bust. Could happen.
How may I aid you?
Have we not suffered enough at the hands of the centaur? The brave is covered in blood, but has no serious injuries.
Gold in peace.
Bovin's visions led us to this forsaken place. Why? Isn't it because the ancestors are being, like, manipulated by the knockout or something like that? The ancestral spirits or something?
Well met.
The brave has no injuries but seems overwhelmed. He keeps whimpering what sounds like a nursery rhyme. If dust shall rise above the skies, run, my children, run. By beat of drum the centaur come, for mercy they have none. When hoofbeats sound upon the ground, flee, my children, flee, to find the land where Tauren stared. Do not come back for me. Ooh, that's traumatic. Save us from the centaur, Wind Mother, please. Centaur PTSD. Like I said, I understand. PTSD is not an excuse to be a racist, though. Keep that in mind. I understand they're very upset right now and they think that they were attacked, but that's not what happened when Baine was being the way that he was being. As Tauren fell in battle, given the number of wounds on his body, he clearly fought to the bitter end. Yeah, what you guys are describing is what's known as a reason, not an excuse. So, you can say the reason, and that's fine, but it's not an excuse. Isn't there a line somewhere about the fate of all mortals shall be shared by Azeroth? Yeah, it's from the heart of Azeroth. A living symbol of hope born by the champions of a dying planet, of a dying world, one of the two. The fate of Azeroth will be shared by all her children.
I have many,
So,
many
if Azeroth wakes
plans.
up, maybe
May
we
your
wake
feet
up.
Find good
Maybe
trails.
it's all an illusion. Who knows? A Titan Matrix, so to speak. It's not like there's any hints about that in the game. If Azeroth is the catalyst of creation, we aren't the only ones sharing her fate. Everybody, everything is. What do you mean, we? Because you guys presume to think that we are the only children of Azeroth? That's the issue there. You have to realize that everything, in my opinion, if she's creation, it's everything. It's not just the heroes. It's everything is her child. We're talking about God. We're not talking about a god. We're talking about God with a capital G. God. Creator of the universe type God. Like, above everyone else type God. Big, big God. I'm sorry, world. I'm an only child. I declared myself an only child. That was its
Honor
biggest
those who
flaw.
came
I've spoken to the survivors and no one has
before
seen
us.
Bovin since the battle.
We serve.
Our next
as
priority is to catch up with the
caretakers
others who
of this
fled
world.
during Bovin's stand. Hopefully, Bovin and the other Braves have regrouped with them. This tumble says the most likely place the Tauren would seek refuge is an abandoned village to the southeast. While her reasoning is sound, this is also the perfect location for a trap. I know you vouch for her, so I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Let us hope your trust in her is not misplaced.
Without honor.
Oh, the big bad was a puppet. Guess that's the end of that. Yeah, but people not realizing that that means that the big bad wasn't the big bad. Someone... There's a puppeteer! There is a puppeteer here. And his name is the Primus. I mean, all of them were robots? Yeah, you're right. They were all also covered with domination runes and bent to be subjugated to the will of someone else. Yeah, that was also the case. I forgot about that. Yeah. My mistake. Everyone wanted to move on, so they missed the one good thing that came out of the X-Pack. I agree. Yeah. No one noticed. Everything according to the plan. Yeah.
Speak up.
The good news is that we found the other Tauren. The bad news is that this Bovin he seeks isn't here.
Finally.
What if the puppeteer is dead and the puppets are now without a goal? What do you mean, what if the puppeteer is dead? I'm saying the puppeteer is the Primus, dog. He ain't dead. He's there at the end of the Shadowlands, creating a new helmet, a new domination crown, which is literally filled with light magic, by the way. Probably has nothing to do with the Titans, though, I'm sure. It's probably completely unrelated. As soon as we arrived, Baine was whisked away. Bovin is still missing, so he's speaking to someone named Tagar. Of course, I've been left out here in the cold. It seems they still don't trust me. In any case, you should go in and speak with the Tauren. Take the items you found and try to identify who they belong to. At the very least, you can let the families know that what we've discovered so far. But be gentle. For some of them, this may be the worst day of their lives.
I am not your keeper.
This is gonna suck. Many went missing in the last attack, including my husband. He wears a headdress like mine, a gift I made especially for him. Please, if you find him out there, tell him where we are so he can find his way back to us. Ask about the headdress. Yeah, I can't wait for the new speculation series. Like, holy shit, no one can compare to you in the speculation world. Thanks. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you to say. I'm glad that you enjoy it so much, and trust me, those speculation videos are slated. They're gonna be shorter. They're not gonna be like 2-hour long like things like what's been on the YouTube channel just recently. They're gonna be cut down a lot more concise, and I think you guys will really enjoy them. Who is the other half of Sargeras' sword? The other half is Tayshalok, which is wielded by Agrimar. And in the RPG lore, they come together to form Gorshalok, Gorabal and Tayshalok, which is a sword that can only be forged by someone who's not evil. Pyro's a good speculator because he's one of the only ones I see that goes out of the box, but still within logic and reason. I try to adhere to the rules of the universe, or at least what, you know, what the perception of the rules of the universe are. Some people don't seem to think that I do, and that I just break lore rules and just come up with whatever the fuck I want. But that's usually not the case. In all my videos, most of the shit that I'm saying is like founded by some type of thing that I find to be like evidence. And maybe it's not, but at least I'm putting something in front of you to try to explain like why I think that, you know? Why do I think ANR's evil? I didn't just come up with this idea that ANR was doing something bad out of nowhere, you know? I wasn't sitting there one day and was like, you know, I bet ANR in the Titans is a bad Titan. Like, no, that didn't occur. That never happened. Like, it was a very long progression to get to that point. So, I appreciate you saying that. And I do try to stay within the confines of what is true in the lore, or at least what you can confirm to be true. I think that's one of the things that's really fun about World of Warcraft is sometimes you get told things and then you're like, that doesn't really sound correct to me. That doesn't make sense. And people go, oh, it's bad lore, without thinking like, oh, maybe it's like there's something deeper there. Speculation and coming up with like hypotheses for these kinds of things is like, There's like two sides to the coin. On one hand, you know, it's about the fun and it's about the this is how some people interpret it, that it's about the fun, it's about the creativity and all that stuff. Oh, we'll just come up with like a cool story and like that's what speculation is all about. Not for me. Not for me, really. I mean, it's fun, yes, but I am trying to predict it. You know, I am trying to get it right. So, you know, sometimes people share their speculation and it's like really out there and I just can't get behind it. And then people are like, oh, he doesn't like to hear other people's ideas and blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, I prefer to hear ideas that I think are founded in evidence. Like, that are founded with like some type of something. Like, you can't just come up with things out of nowhere. You can't just make shit up. I mean, you can, but like, I don't want to interact with that. My husband is gone. My daughter will grow up without a father because of the centaur. Just as I did.
Hail.
I know we're in dire straits because of the centaur, but I do not hate them as some people do. I choose my enemies based on their actions, not their ancestry. Ask about the axe you found.
Go in peace.
This axe belonged to my friend Nawa. She would never willingly part with it. If you did not see a body, then chances are she may yet live. Huh. Let me just steal your shit.
The Torrens.
Thank you for what you've done for these people. As for Tamil, I hate to admit it, but she seems to be proving her worth. Despite that grating personality. And you hate to admit it. No, you just hate
Earth
Centaur.
Mother, guide
If
us
Bovin's
all.
not dead and he's not here, then either he is out there or he's been captured. Given Tamil's message, I fear it's the latter. The Wind Totem are safe for now, but with an attack possible at any moment, they can't spare any braves to go after Bovin. It looks like it's up to us. Let us head to Pinewood Post.
We are stronger together.
Baine, she's a centaur. How do you trust that she's not leading you to a trap? If she had wanted that, she could have done it already. She's sworn to help save Bovin, and thus far she's upheld her end of the bargain. She may not be an enemy, but the centaur is still unreliable and without honor. Perhaps she will help you for now, but will she stand with you in your hour of greatest need? I have my doubts, but I will give her the opportunity to dispel them one way or another. We shall see what her words are worth. Farewell, my friend. Earth Mother, watch over you, Baine. This is ridiculous. The centaur in this outpost are my clansmen. They are not about to do anything to you. I will not enter a centaur outpost unless it is to do battle.
How may I aid?
Tumble wanted me to wait for you in her encampment, but I politely declined to do so. Nah, not really. It wasn't very polite.
Stand.
You dare to steal from my crucibles?
Shut up, Farak.
I am coming for you, little worms. You will perish in flames.
Shut up. You're being annoying.
What brings you to me?
Tumble says the attacks on the Wind Totem were carried out by an enemy clan known as the Knockhood. Just down this road is their closest outpost, and the most likely location where torn prisoners would be taken. The task is simple. Rescue the captives. We do not know how many there are, or how long they've been there, so we have to hurry. I speak from experience when I say centaur do not keep their captives for long.
For the Horde, always.
We're here to rescue the captive Torn, but I have a personal request. The place we're assaulting was once my home. The Knockhood took over after a surprise attack during the Civil War. Take these Shakar banners. When you kill a Knockhood or one of their allies, plant a banner on their corpse. I want to send a message. If they continue to occupy our home, they will pay in blood.
You'll be back soon, I'm sure.
Go die in his fire.
And then he got distracted by Feeric shit for like 45 minutes.
Thank you, champion.
Nice. Okay, back to the Baine questline. Dark purple even.
What?
Have you seen Bovin? Does he yet live? I saw the banners all across the Highlands. It will not change what happened, but it puts a smile on my face.
Finally.
May the Earth Mother
We've scoured the
smile
camp and saved who we
upon
could, but Bovin is not among the captives.
Honor those who came before us.
To what?
If Bovin is not here, then Akhud could have taken him anywhere. We might have one last chance to find him, but it's a long shot. We still have Bovin's necklace. One of the Onir mystics might be able to use it to help divine his location. I've only heard about this ritual, so I have no idea if it'll actually work. Go to the Oniri Springs and look for Boku. I'm sure he will help us. Baine and I will make sure the Tauren get back safely. We'll meet you at the Oniri Springs.
You'll be back soon, I'm sure.
Lightforged Draenei can be warlocks. I think, honestly, I hate to say it, but I don't really see a problem with that. You guys understand, like, Lightforged... like, why is it a... It's not even... Okay. There's already Enslaved Demon, for the record. We know that the forces of the light are especially attuned and used to fight demons. We know that you can be... Well, Dreadlords are different. Be careful about that one. But as a warlock, basically all you're doing is just... You know... Like, as a warlock, you guys know that you don't have, like, a you're not, like, a fucking demon, right? You're just commanding them. You're summoning them. You're making them do stuff. You're wielding... Yeah, you have a pact with a demon, essentially, that you're forcing to bend to your will. Like, they're not your homies, you know? So, I think, it makes sense to me that, like, I think it makes sense to me anyway, that Lightforged would be able to, like, command demons. I mean, we're literally looking at light powers and watching them, like, command things, like stasis, be used for imprisonment, all sorts of shit, so... Yeah, and what does the light do? Bend beings to their will. Yeah. What do you mean? I have regular tea time and biscuits with my demons, and a regular paycheck. Now, if metamorphosis was still a thing, that might pose a problem for Lightforged. Yes, turning into a demon by taking the demonic essence unto you, yeah, probably not the same thing. That could be a problem.
See,
Tomo's filled me in on what you need.
Fast guys.
I'm sure I can find this Bovin wind totem, but I'll need a few items from you. First, I need a selection of flowers that grow at the base of the springs. They have the specific properties we're looking for. Next, I require the heart of a salamander. A stronger heart will better our chances. Look for the strongest you can find. I can gather the rest of the materials on my own. Collect a strong salamander heart and 8 geyser flowers.
Bless you. Stay safe.
I'll just collect my things, then we can meet at the... Actually, we'll have to do the ritual outside the camp. Baine is uncomfortable around us. How strange. Why would anyone be uncomfortable around us? Good question, Boku, because you haven't done anything. Yeah, they're uncomfortable around you because he's phobic of your people, because they've had wars with people like you before. So, Baine is kind of like seeing a person that looks different from him and kind of attributing an entire, you know, thing to them that might not be true based on their appearance and where they come from. We have a word for that. But, you know, it's okay because he's scared, right? He'll get over it by the end of this. That's obviously what they're going to do. It's very clear that's what this questline's been moving towards, and it's kind of been dragging on, to be honest with you. It's kind of why I'm not that entertained by it, because it's very clear what they're doing, and I kind of want them to get to the fucking point. But I also know that these types of things don't happen instantly. That's probably also part of the point. We can't just make these changes, you know, on a whim, you know. So, that's annoying. How many times have you performed this ritual? Counting this time, twice.
Calm heart.
Did you find everything?
Clear
I did.
vision.
This will do nicely. Since your friend does not wish to enter the springs, I've set up here.
Follow your
Let me just
heart.
grind these flowers and there we are, all ready. Take these items and place them in the incense burner. Together with Bovin's necklace, I can entreat on the
You
rock.
dare to steal from my crucibles?
Shh.
I am coming for you, little worms. You will perish in flames.
Shut up, Barack. I can entreat Onara to help us find him. With some luck, she'll give us a vision.
Go where the wind takes you.
Who's that? I was afraid of this. His name is Jamoku. He's a powerful Nakud, an ally of the Primalist who leads a large army. It means your friend is in Nakuden Hold. This mission has now become too dangerous for just us to handle. I must speak with Sanzak Khan. There is no time. Did you see Bovin? We must reach him now. That place is the seat of Jamaku's power. We cannot rescue your friend alone against an army. It'd be foolish to even try. We can make our way in undetected. I have a few potions that will mask our presence. We have no time to find aid. We must go now or Bovin will die. Even with those potions, the Nakud war dogs will sniff us out in a second. I will not throw my life away for a lost cause. So this is how you aid me. By fleeing at the first opportunity. The guard was right. Your words are worth nothing. Go then, coward. Fine. If you truly insist on getting yourself killed, I will not stop you. Well. Tomo, wait! Don't go! Nice job, dumbass.
We fight when we must. For Azeroth.
Technically, Baine is prejudiced. He's not racist yet. He just has prejudices.
May I aid you?
At least I have one reliable ally. Thank you, Dildormu.
For the Horde. Always.
A lot of words for someone who sat on some steps for the entire Shadowlands. He didn't even sit against some steps, homie. He sat against a wall. Like, motherfucker wasn't even sitting on steps.
Of this world.
Useless.
Spirits watch over you.
I should have known I could not trust the Centaur. They may provide token amounts of aid, but they never risk themselves for us. Let us focus on the matter at hand. We cannot allow Bovin to remain in Centaur captivity. I will set out immediately for Nakuden Hold. Meet me there as quickly as you can. Baine, they literally said they would, but that we had to go get help from the Khan. Like, they just said that we need to get reinforcements. Like, what is your problem, dude? Why are you acting like they didn't offer to do anything? You literally cried like a little pissed baby when they fucking said they weren't gonna immediately go. Because they're not willing to just throw their fucking lives away. You of all people should understand that, you fucking idiot. Anyway.
Without honor, we have nothing.
This is weird. I get it, but like, it's weird. Guy seems fine. Hang out with him long enough, maybe not so much. It's too much repetition. It is. It is. Like, yeah. In my opinion, it's like, we get the point, man. Like, can we... The storytelling is so bad I miss when Warcraft was brutal. Yeah, you should come play World of Warcraft and open your eyes a little bit to, just because it's not chains and lich doesn't mean it's not brutal. Now, this quest line, no. I don't think that's not really what I'm talking about. But to say that there's no brutality in Warcraft anymore is fucking stupid. That's like an Asmongold Chatter Andy take right there. That this game has like soft, not brutal lore anymore is a dumbass take.
The Torrens.
You've arrived. Good.
Proud.
Time is against us, Dildormu. We must find Bovin as quickly as possible. This hold is teeming with Centaur. Our search will go faster if we split up, and it will be easier to slip by the patrols. Take one of these potions I brought. It should help you go undetected, but beware of the Nakud war dogs. If Tom will spell correctly, they'll sniff you out. Search the area for Bovin. If you find him, get him out. Do not wait for me.
Stand strong. Stay true.
Okay. Remember the Nakud war dogs can sniff you out. Be careful, Dildormu. Thanks, man. I'm an Asmon Shatter, but there's... Yeah. Well, Asmon has 30,000 chatters, so obviously it's not every single person. I'm generalizing here. Rip.
When I was young, the centaur took me. It was Bovan who found me and aided in my rescue. Without him, I never would have
Lived to be such a racist?
to rescue him.
Sorry. No, I get it.
They have robbed me of it.
Baine, this isn't about you. I know you're trying to make it about you, but it's not. He war stomped. He did the thing. He did the racial thing.
Hurt anyone again.
Oh, here he goes. He's going full psycho mode. He's going full psycho mode. He's unhinged. He's just gonna start. He's going Jaina mode, trying to brutally murder all these people.
I am Baine.
Nakad, Gelkus, Magrum, Kolkar, they are all the same. They plague the land. They murder my people. No more. I will end this centaur threat here, now.
Earth Mother.
That's not
guide
good.
us all.
Baine, you're a psycho. I am Baine Bloodhoof, son of Cairn Bloodhoof. I will have justice for Bovin and all the lives you have taken. You're kind of cheating here, by the way, Baine. Is he racist now, Pyro? I still think he's very prejudiced, yeah. Absolutely. But I understand why he's angry at this moment. But does that mean that you can just say that all centaur are the same? No. We've been working with the centaur this entire time that's been trying to do nothing but help us. And in our final moments here, when we're probably gonna be in trouble, I'm sure they're gonna show up and they're gonna save us. And then Baine is gonna have his come to Jesus moment where he realizes that all centaur are not the same, and then we move on from this fucking storyline. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. She went to get reinforcements and they're gonna show up and fucking probably save us. And then he's gonna be like, oh, I'm so sorry. My mind was clouded by rage and hatred, and I didn't realize that you're not all the same. The Earth Mother would frown upon me to this day, not loving all of her children equally and something cheesy. That about sums it up, yeah. You're wrong. Only saying that because you asked us to tell you that. Okay, I got what I asked for. I appreciate you.
Thanks for getting me what I wanted for Christmas. Yeah.
How many of them do I have to kill? Is it literally all of them? Like, what is this? We family. Yeah, we're murder family. Yeah, there'll probably be like a big showdown in this arena thing over here. And we're gonna have to fight the boss man. And the boss man's gonna be fucking me up. It's gonna be fucking us up, and that's when the homies are gonna come help. It's gonna happen right over here. That's a very clear boss room. You ever played a Dark Souls game? Come on. His leg's hurting them all. How to take a seat. All right, let's go kill things along the edge of the arena. Oh, these things have a lot of HP. Oh, this is not the same. Or I guess maybe it is. Maybe that's what I've been fighting. I just didn't realize it. Baine kind of fucking shut up. Cows versus horses. That's a fucked up way of looking at it. That's funny. Cows versus horses. The barnyard battle of the ages. Oh my god, he just went straight in. Baine. He said two-footed fool. Baine's just that beefy. The Nemu War. Animal Farmcraft. An Orwellian War. This is not the Animal Farm I remember watching as a kid. No. Warcraft 4 cows and horses. This is why there's a secret cow level in Diablo. It was actually designed by the horses. The horse overlords at Blizzard actually just wanted to make that level so that they could express their deep hatred for cows. And how they wanted to take them out. That's the only reason that even exists. All right, Baine.
How may I aid you?
Jamoku, he is mine.
The Earth Mother smile upon me.
Baine is still breathing heavily from his recent battles. I will not leave until Jamoku pays. For what he has done, I will avenge Bovin, no matter the cost.
Honor those who came before.
Oh, he actually isn't over here. Wow, I got baited. What's up, pussy? More outsiders come to meet their fate. Well, I've come all right, but I don't know if it's to meet my fate. The dragons shall fall. The Nokud shall reign supreme. Yeah, I kind of think that's not true. Archmage of Equine Alliance, Naina Proudmare. Oh my god. Naina Proudmare. Oh man, that is some curse shit. Enough of this, I will strike you down where you stand. Oh, here it comes. Here comes the thing that I said was gonna happen.
Well struck.
I did not believe you would come.
Hey, yo, Pyro.
Honor is
Wow,
of great
fuck yeah.
importance to my people.
Yes, as it is to mine.
Come, let us gather our dead.
Yep. Yes, you people.
I am Baine, son of Care.
Jomaku is dead, as are many of the Centaur. We've avenged Bovin and the others. Baine grimaces as he touches a wound in his side. In hindsight, perhaps we should not have taken on the entire Nokud army. Luckily, Tummel's timely arrival helped even the odds. Baine glances at Tummel, a Centaur fighting to save a Tauren. I never would have believed it.
We serve as caretakers of this world.
Yep.
Out with it.
We're lucky we arrived when we did. We intercepted the Nokud reinforcements about to flank you during your fight with Jamaku. We lost 2 of our number in that battle. Their bodies have already been recovered. Bovin's is the last. The Nokud will not take long to rally and hunt us down. We must leave now. Head to Torghast, where the Tauren are encamped, and we'll meet you there. Okay.
Go on then.
We're going to Torghast. Baine, it's time for us to leave. I know. Gildormu, my rangers and I will escort Baine. Meet us at Torghast. People talk this quest up like crazy, but it feels like it's kind of mid. Am I being unfair? The quest itself is, it's good that it's in the game. Like, I appreciate the character development and the links that they're kind of trying to tie. But I think that it's kind of not, I don't know. The writing is incredibly predictable and kind of, I don't know, man. White guy takes on situations like this are often, like, not necessarily the best ones. So I'm just going to shut up and finish this quest. Before I say some dumb shit that offends someone.
Speak up.
Baine hasn't said much since we left Nokud Hold. I did not realize just how much this Bovin meant to him until now. As for me, I'll head back to Marukai after this funeral. My Khan's command has been fulfilled, even if this was not the outcome we would have liked.
I am not your keeper.
Yeah, the blue questline was phenomenal. Really good. I mean, this is basically expressing, I mean, to see Centaur and Tauren alike standing along, you know, the bodies of their fallen is it's a solemn thing to see. It's good though. I mean, as Baine has expressed, the Tauren and the Centaur warred for a long time, and it was brutal. It was fucking brutal. Beheadings, heads on pikes, burning villages, you know, crazy shit. And I get it. I get where Baine is coming from, and I get where, you know, why this is so significant. But these aren't the same Centaur. Exactly. They may be related in origin, but they're not the same people. Different Centaur, though. Not like different tribe, like different origin completely. Yeah, I mean, I guess their origins are different entirely. I think that was something that I went through in the quest, but I can't remember because it was so long ago. My main issue is that Baine has his come to Jesus moment, like you've said. It'd be nicer if it was more of a slow burn. Yeah, I feel like it was a slow burn expressing his issue, and then it was a quick resolution. You know? That's what I don't really like about it. These aren't from Cenarius or Therazane's daughter. Oh, yeah, that is correct. Right, I forgot that Therazane was, I forgot that whole plotline, actually. Yeah, the origins of the Centaur is something that, is discussed in this zone, I think, but it's been months and months. The ones on Azeroth were from Alorn and the Earth Princess, right? Yes. These ones are very advanced compared. Yeah, the other ones are definitely more, they're more like, beasts, you know? Kind of voracious and ferocious and kind of unthinking in nature. Primitive, yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Amanda. Would you say they're primal? Yeah. More horse than man. Mm-hmm.
Spirits watch over
The
you.
Shakar lost 2 of their own during the battle. All of Tummel's reinforcements. They volunteered to help of their own will. I have much to consider, pardon me. After speaking with the Shakar, we decided to honor our dead together. We have blended our funerary rites into one ceremony for this occasion. Wow. We would be honored if you would stay and participate. Yeah, that says a lot.
Strong.
Tell Baine
Stay
you will participate in the
true.
funeral. You must politely decline and skip the funeral. No, we're gonna watch.
We are stronger together.
We're here together in the sight of the ancestors to honor our fallen. Bovin Windtotem, Karol Windtotem, Borke of the Shakar, and Joshi of the Shakar. Oh, I get to light the pyres? Wow. I am Pyromancer after all, I guess. Joshi was my mentor. Though strict and severe, he had a kind heart. He taught and cared for the orphans of the clan. I will carry on his legacy. My sister Bork loved animals. She would nurse any injured animal back to health, whether Bakar or Audek. Her compassion will live on in me. This, I promise. See, I think this is all good, and I think it's well written. I just don't like what they did with Baine, necessarily. I don't like when they take characters and make them act really terrible ways all of a sudden to, like, make points. My husband, Karol, filled our lives with silly jokes and laughter. I hear his voice in my daughter's laughter, and I will remember him always. Bovin, my friend. He once rescued me from certain death. He asked for nothing in return. I live a life dedicated to courage, humility, and honor because of him. I can never repay him, but I hope that my words and deeds honor his memory, always. Honored ancestors, welcome our loved ones at your hearth. May their spirits know peace. Their deeds be remembered, and their memories live on through us. I feel like a lot of these questlines are about resolving generational trauma. Yep, the blues are exactly like that as well, and same with the blacks. And I would also say, I mean, generational trauma to an extent as far as knowing that Murozond's fall is coming is also like an underlying theme as well. I do agree with you. Yep. it's a good concept, but very flawed in execution. I wouldn't say it's like very flawed. I think the writing with Baine is a little cringe, but other than that, it's pretty good. World of Therapy Craft. Well, it's in what are those in J? What is that effectively doing when you say resolving generational trauma and moving past the grievances of our ancestors? What's a very simple way of describing what you just said? And it's something that we've talked about before, that we've seen. And it's a theme of WoW, especially recently. Growth, development, breaking cycles. Where's Dildo Straza? Dude, Dildo Straza, that's good. Yeah, it's about breaking cycles. It's about moving past those old grievances and not allowing what has happened in the past to dictate how we see and interact with one another in the future. Because it's better, in this case, what they're trying to say, I think, is it's better to believe, you know, in a brighter future and to realize the similarities that you have than to let the fires of hatred burn, you know, kindled by the misconceptions between you. You know? Exactly what Sylvanas says at the start of BFA. Ours is a cycle of hatred. Alliances forged and broken. We have paid the price for sharing this world, and we have forgotten what makes us strong. Like Jaina said, we've made kindling from our suffering, stirred the embers of resentment, just waiting for a single spark to set the whole world aflame. Jaina also said, my father once told me peace is like a dream. Beautiful, ephemeral, unattainable. I didn't listen. No one listened. With the sound of a crinkling chip bag in the background as well.
What brings you?
Bovin is gone, but his people remain. Why did he bring them here? What did he see in his visions? The Wind Totem have always been nomads. Perhaps they saw they might finally find a home. Ha. Yep. Here it comes. Or, did he know what would happen with the Centaur? Did he bring us here to make peace with them? Or to make peace with the hatred in our own hearts? All I know for certain is I must continue to live according to his ideals. In that, I can honor his life and memory. And I believe that this is exactly why. Yeah. Bovin brought the clan here. The vision showed him that the Centaur and the Tauren would make peace. They probably didn't show that he would die as a result.
Without honor, we have nothing.
I've sent a message to Mela and Valdrakken, relaying what has happened here. I suspect she will be relieved to hear from me, and in knowing she was right to send you. Before you leave, I would like to speak with you for a moment. Display of strength.
Earth Mother, guide us all.
There are few who have gone to the lengths you have to aid me in this endeavor. You had no personal stake in this matter, yet you risked your life for my sake. For this, you have my deepest gratitude. Should you one day require my assistance, you need only ask.
For the Horde, always.
Tomu, I owe you an apology. Fear and old hatred clouded my eyes, and I let it affect my judgment. For that, I am sorry. I fucking knew it. I almost said it word for fucking word. Thank you. We all grapple with past traumas and grudges, but it takes strength to move forward from them. We're not that different, you know. Both our peoples value balance, nature, peace, and honor. Perhaps there is still room for friendship. Perhaps. For now, I wonder if you could show me your home. I would like to learn more about your people. It would be my honor. You're my second favorite two-foot, after all. Aww. Aww.
Ouch with it.
Tomo. It was I who suggested that we honor our dead together. I hope to show the Tauren that these Centaur lost their lives recovering their leader from the Nokhud. If that doesn't convince them that we are not their enemies, I don't know what will.
You'll be back soon, I'm sure.
The Tauren
Baine looks
stand
deep in
proud.
thought. Perhaps you should not
We
disturb.
serve as caretakers of this world.
Well,
I admit I initially objected to this shared funeral. I do not think I will ever forgive the atrocities committed by Centaur against my family, but if this helps build a world where Tauren and Centaur can coexist in peace, then I support it. For my daughter's sake. I think my husband would have wanted that.
be careful.
How may I aid you?
Tagar Bloodhoof. Decades ago, I asked Bovin to help save Baine from the Centaur. I owed him a great debt for that. But I failed to do the same for him. I must bear that for the rest of my life. My only path forward now is to honor his memory by protecting his people.
Farewell.
The Centauran. Yo, imagine. Lamau, Centaur, and Tauren, same ancestors, Lamau. Centauran is what they were called. Lamau, get fucked. Didn't even know. Little did they know.